Hi, everybody. I'm Laura Franco, the CEO of Brave Healer Productions. And you're here because you're wanting to learn more about becoming a collaborative author in one of our book projects. Or maybe even you're learning a little bit about our lead author role, which means that you collaborate with me in bringing one of these beautiful book collaborations to the world. So I'm a little nervous, you guys. I promised all of my community that I would do this video and give you a little bit better way to get to know me and the mission and everything. So I'm trying to come to you unscripted and unedited today about the passion that I have for what this company has grown into over the last 2.5 years or so. Brave Healer Productions is a 7-year-old company. And in the beginning, when I founded Brave Healer Productions, I was running 2 businesses. I had a 6-figure private physical therapy practice, and I had founded Brave Healer Productions in an effort to help my fellow healers build their businesses. And I started with doing some classes and different things. But what happened along the way of me publishing my own books, and I have 9 of my own solo published books, was that I got somewhere around to the beginning of 2020, and some of you are going to have an interesting 2020 story, your COVID story. But I had been thinking about transitioning over to this business number 2 for probably 5 years, but I was a little afraid to kind of give up the physical therapy. It had been my lifelong practice and my business for so long. But COVID came and shut my practice down in a day. And after about a week of panicking, I woke up on March 20th of 2020 dreaming a dream about doing a book collaboration. And I had been in at least 4 other book collaborations before that. So it's not like I hadn't thought about doing this idea. I loved the collaborations that I had been in, but that morning it was a different message. I was dreaming the dream of bringing my healers together because the world had just lost their healers, their hands-on healers. And so I woke up and walked into my pajamas over to the kitchen and opened up my laptop, and I typed a little note in a group on Facebook that I had for one of my signature classes that I teach. And I wrote in there to them, I said, hey, the world needs to heal at home right now. So who wants to write a chapter? And the book was called The Ultimate Guide to Self-Healing. And so I was like, who wants to write a chapter? We're going to teach the world all of the different things that they can do at home to help themselves, mind, body, and soul. Because if my community of healers knows one thing, it's that authentic healers empower their clients to heal themselves. They connect them with the inner wisdom and the tools and strategies and practices that they need to do that healing, right? We do not fix people. We guide and facilitate the process. So I was surrounded by these beautiful men and women, and I was like, who wants to write a chapter? Like, let's get this book out there. And 48 hours after that note that I wrote, 24 people said yes. And 5 weeks later, we birthed that first book to a #1 bestseller on Amazon. And it was one of the most amazing things that has ever happened to me in general and also in my business. And I was really excited, but I wasn't really thinking bigger in that moment. And about a week after that happened, after we launched, I had a friend email me, and Lilia Shoshana Ray, I love you, girl. So I shout your name out all over the place. She emailed me a week later and she said, Laura, when are you doing the next one? And I was like, well, now, I guess, right? And to fast forward for you, The Ultimate Guide to Self-Healing now has 5 full volumes worth of books, and Brave Healer Productions moved on to publishing now over 30 best-selling, collaborative, beautiful, world-changing books. And thank you to Anna Pereira, who has a series of 4 beautiful books. The Wellness Universe Guide to Complete Self-Care. I'm holding the Goddess book. Thank you so much to Amy Gillespie Doherty, who is the lead author of the series, The Ancestors Within. We're getting ready to publish her 3rd and 4th books in her beautiful series. Thank you so much to Diana Leader. She is the lead author of a series of books called Find Your Voice, Save Your Life. We're about to publish her 4th book in the series, which will be a collaboration of all male authors for the first time in Brave Healer Productions history. That'll be an all male author cast. And of course, thank you to the Ultimate Guide to Self-Healing authors. If you're in any of our books 1 through 5, this is book 2. Thank you very much for being in those projects. That is my private project. Thank you to Colleen Avis, the lead author of Sacred Spaces. She will be starting her 2nd book in her series. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have so many thank yous and beautiful books, and I could continue to hold them up all day long, right? But I know you want to know more about this project, and I want to let you know just what you're getting yourself into if you say yes to one of these beautiful collaborations. I have a mission to be the best collaborative book project on the planet. And I have been told by the authors that I am that they have compared to other projects that they've been in. And because of all kinds of different things, we are stepping up to be the best experience. Here's why I think we are. First of all, I am involved in every single project personally. You can get with me, text me, ask a question. I aim to keep our company personal, and I aim to keep being with you personally and holding the healing space that you authors need to not only like make the decision to be in a publication, and some of you who've done that for the first time understand that that takes a warrior, right? But also to move your story and your strategies and practices, your master teachings into the world in a way that helps you feel excited and not alone. These books are much more than a book. They are a built-in community of badass author, teacher, master healer experts. And each of our books come together in a community feel for the writing and the promotion and the best-selling launch and post-launch, when we do this big, beautiful thing, and then there's like this now what type of idea, right? We did this, but now what? Well, for me, the now what is to support you building your business with the chapter that you have in the book and the book itself. I have 2 huge missions at Brave Healer Productions for our titles. One is to help the reader live an extraordinary life, and the other is to support the thriving business of the healer author of those chapters and of those books. That is a huge ripple for me, you guys. I wake up so fired up with my mission and purpose every day. It burns every day in a good way underneath me. I have a lot of energy. I have a divinely orchestrated business. I am following those instructions from the universe, and the energy with which the first collaboration all the way to today, to me here making this video for you to tell you a little bit more about this, it has been divinely orchestrated. The energy has been bigger than any other energy I've ever felt in my life. I am more living in purpose at this time of my life than I have ever before. And you all are reaping the benefits of that, including all of the people that I've attracted who are high vibe at similar levels of energy. This is a live, beautiful, big energy, this company. And I want the world to know that we're here, and the world has started to know, and we are getting books into the hands of celebrities. Thank you, Colleen Avis, for bringing our book to the Oscar gifting suites this past year. Holy moly, that was a big deal, y'all. And thank you to Stephanie Urbina Jones, who helped Shaman Heart move into one of the best statistics on Amazon that Brave Healer has ever seen. More about that at another time, you guys. We have a whole launch strategy that will teach you as an author. So if you're here and excited about being in a project, or you're just trying to get your feet wet, getting to know me and everything about it, thank you for being here. There are so many benefits of being in one of the projects. You will have writing coaching. So if you're a beginner writer, don't worry, I got you. And you will become a better writer as a result of being in one of our projects. I have been taught by some of the best writers in the world, New York Times bestselling authors, millionaire, billionaire bloggers. You have a lot of resources when it comes to being in a project like this. You're going to learn great writing, but you're also going to learn copywriting. And that is a business builder, right? I have a mission to help you with that, because you have, writing the book is one thing, the chapter or the book, but then it's quite another thing to share and get those words out there in a bigger way, and in a way that people really get it and want to know more. So there's some of that copywriting skill in there that you're going to learn in this project. You're going to learn bestseller strategy. And if you had purchased bestseller strategy courses separately, you already know that that's multiple hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to either be coached or take a course in what that is. And we are going to be moving through that together. I will help you understand how to build a launch team. This doesn't only go for your books, but also for your programs and courses and everything else you're doing in your business. This strategy can be applied because it's community and collaboration based, which is why this company is doing so well and why it continues to grow and change the world. I'm so excited that you're here for this. And I'm missing all kinds of other benefits, you guys, right now, mostly because I'm talking to you just off the top of my head today, but you will be able to purchase paperback copies of the book that we publish at a very, very discounted rate, and you can sell them to your fans, your beautiful signed copies. So that is a huge financial benefit. So if you're worried about the investment for being in one of our projects, we create a business model so that every author has an opportunity to make that cash back and then some. All right. Ask us if you have questions about that. And of course, there is an investment to be in our projects because there are very hard costs to publishing, as well as you are purchasing all of the coaching I have mentioned. You'll never receive more value for the investments that we charge in other projects. I know that because I've been in them and paid more money than what I am charging and our lead authors are charging. Have a great conversation with me or your lead author about the investment. And I am also convinced that I am creating a shift in the money mindset and abundance mindset of every author that comes into our projects. This is so important, and I'm so excited about that part. And what else? The community I've mentioned, but I just can't go without repeating that when you're dropped into a community that has your back, along with the chapter that you wrote in the book project itself, but has your back in terms of business building, networking, business development. I offer you guys free monthly business development coaching and networking, free every month, as a part of being in one of these projects. That alone, I could put a price tag on. It's multiple hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And you all have paid to be in networking groups and do different things like that, right? So Brave Healer Productions is offering that for free every single month, helping you build your business. You write the chapter, your chapter has your story, and you share your strategy, and you share your bio. And I want people to come back to your website. Our authors, because they've told me, have said things like, Laura, this project, being in this project changed my life. It changed my business. I get such wonderful reports about this that I am pinching myself, because I get to help people do that. That is a beautiful feeling that I have every single day. Our authors have done TED Talks. Our authors are getting new clients. Our authors are having invitations to speak virtually, in person, on podcasts, you name it. Our authors are getting more and more opportunities to do those types of things because they're a published author. You are building your status as an expert and an authority in your field by being published. There's so many benefits. So I think you guys get it by now. And I know you feel my passion and excitement. I feel it every second of every day with what I do with Brave Healer Productions. Thank you so much for being here to listen about the company and the projects. If you're here and you are lead author status, meaning you're like, yeah, I'd love to write a chapter in a book, but hey, Laura, I actually have a community and I want to lead a book, right? I want to pull some authors together and I have this book idea that will help me brand my business. I am open for conversations about either. I do have some links below the video for the publishing page, so you can read more about what we're doing. You can read more about our open collaborative projects, and you can also schedule a chat with me. My contact information is there for you. So if you have been approached by one of our lead authors for this opportunity to be in their book, thank you so much for your interest and for watching this video and for getting to know me a little bit better. But please just know that if you have more questions, I'm here for you too. That lead author can answer lots of your questions. I will be happy to answer more of your questions about the project and the timing and what we're up to and all of the different opportunities. So I really made this video today to help support them and support you in the process of making this big decision to be in a book. Maybe it's your first time being published. Ooh, I have a special place in my heart for you because I know what it takes. And I know that you're about to step into one of the most transformational healing journeys of your life when you share your brave words out loud for the world in a bigger way. I know it's scary, but it's going to be one of the biggest, best, most awesome, most transformative, most effective ways to build your business and your community from here and make the change in the world that you were born to make. This is why I was born, y'all. Thank you again, and scroll on down, get with me, talk to you soon.